Hello, Unitarian Universalist friends in the RE program. My name is Holland Brown, and I am the co-founder and one of the garden teachers at Ground Education. And we have school sites all over the Long Beach Unified District where we garden with elementary students at school, and we do lots of eating and cooking together in the gardens. And today I'm going to show you one of our favorite lessons that we do usually in third grade when we're talking about seasonal produce and things that are native to the soils of Long Beach where most of us live, and what to do when something's in season, and there's a lot of it. So today we're going to use all these beautiful strawberries that I got from Mr. Ramirez Farms, which is in Long Beach near Santa Fe and Wardlow. And we're going to make a strawberry jam, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is. First thing I need to do is wash 4 cups of strawberries. And for me, that's about 3 of these beautiful baskets. So I'll see you in a minute. I'm going to give these a wash. All right, my strawberries are washed, and now I'm gonna hull them. And hull is just a fancy word for cutting off the green parts, which are technically edible, but usually the parts of the strawberry we don't eat. I'm gonna cut the remaining strawberry in half if it's huge, and I'm gonna put it into my pot. Okay, all of my strawberries are washed and hulled and are in the pot. And now comes what I think is the most fun part, and usually the part that I need the muscles of 30 or so students to help me with, but it's the mashing or macerating, which is just a fancy word for taking something like a potato masher and squashing your fruit until you've released all the juices. All right, I'm liking how this looks, so I'm gonna stop macerating, and I'm gonna add my next ingredient, which is a lemon, this juice of pretty much a whole lemon, and the lemon juice here is going to brighten the flavor of the strawberry and also help preserve it so it will stay fresh and taste good for a while. And if any seeds jump in there, just take them out. Try not to juice myself. Got a few more seeds to pull out. All right, we are going to add half a cup of sugar to the mashed strawberries and the lemon juice. Add that in. There we go. Now the last ingredient, it's pectin, and pectin is basically from the peel of the fruits, and it is what pulls the jam together and gives it its texture. This is a freezer pectin. You can find it at pretty much any grocery store or Target. And I'm gonna put in 6 tablespoons for this recipe to go with the 4 cups of strawberries, the juice of 1 lemon, and a half a cup of sugar. 6. Now everything's in there, and I'm just gonna give it kind of a mash and stir. Now the jam at this point will still look a little loose, but it's going to set up over the next half an hour or so. So what I like to do is put it straight into the jar now when it's at this stage, and then just give it some time before I eat it till it comes together and gets nice and gooey. Any jars that you have at your home will work just fine. You just want to make sure that your jar is clean and that it has a lid, because the jam is going to need to be closed up inside the jar and kept in your refrigerator. This is what's called fridge jam. and it'll last 3 or 4 weeks in your refrigerator, but it isn't a jam that's been through the canning process to make it shelf stable or to make it last a long time. So this is a jam you're gonna make and eat over the next couple of weeks. Maybe you'll make enough to share with a neighbor. That's what I like to do, some to eat and some to share. And if you ever find yourself without pectin, you can also make a jam on your stove. You would use the same amounts of the other ingredients, the strawberries, the sugar, and the lemon. And then you would put your pot on the stove and you would cook it over medium-high heat. You don't want it to boil, but you want to watch it be thickening while you stir it. The lemon juice will actually give it the thickener if you add heat. So there's a way to do it with pectin and without pectin. The difference when you do it without is you have to add heat so that your lemon juice gets activated. And another good thing to remember is this is all about using what's in season and fresh. And so any berry you like, blueberries, raspberries, that look fresh and great at your farm store or at the supermarket, you can buy a little bit extra and preserve some of them into jams. So they'll last and extend the life of your fresh fruit a little bit longer. Thanks for joining me today. I wish we could have done this together in person, but hopefully I'll see you in your beautiful gardens over at the church soon. I look forward to it.